Agricultural water management has been an area of interest and importance for the investment center from its creation some 50 years ago. The most agriculturally productive areas in the world are irrigated. Nowadays it's difficult to find places for developing new irrigated areas. This only happens in some particular regions, but in most countries the biggest efforts are put nowadays into modernizing all irrigation schemes. And because FAO has been involved in these subjects, not only from the investment center, it is an area that lends itself to collaboration with technical divisions, particularly with the Land and Water Division.
We work jointly with the investment center on different areas of work at different levels. For example, we jointly assist FAO member state on elaborating policies, strategies and plans on water management and irrigation. We also carry out perspective studies and develop guidelines. For example, we have jointly contributed to a source book that was published by the World Bank on on-farm water saving technologies.
The case, for example, of the crop water requirement methodologies goes back at least to the 60s. Later on, there has been a move towards more institutional aspects of agricultural water management. We have been, of course, less involved in the design of irrigation schemes as we probably were in the 60s and 70s. And already in the 80s and 90s, the move was more towards how to improve management of irrigation schemes.
In fact, many of our products that we develop in Land and Water Division, our tools, methods, guidelines, are much more useful if they are used in the projects where the investment is a big component also, because it reinforces the project itself, and it's a good use of the products that we produce as part of our normative program.
Modernization of irrigation schemes is an area in which we have been collaborating with the Land and Water Division already for some time. This is thanks to the methodology that was developed using the experience in many different countries. Now, the work we are doing currently together with the support of EBRD is in developing a new module for the analysis of the financial and economic performance of these alternatives. We are also promoting this methodology in many other projects that we are working on with different international financial institutions.
Actually, as you know, that we have applied Muscat in over 10 countries, in more than 20 irrigation systems. And we realized that in order for it to be useful for investment projects, we need to add a module on investments. So how do you see it being applied in investment projects that TCI is undertaking?
Very often in the projects that we work, we have the governments who want to invest in many different projects and do all kind of improvements, but they have limited resources. So this methodology is helping us also to prioritize and identify which are the interventions that will have the largest impact. Following the food price spike in 2008, I believe that a number of countries have realized how important it is for them to invest in agricultural water management. We see the number of requests and the number of projects is growing, and many of them are related to modernizing the irrigation schemes. Because of all these growing pressures over the use of water resources, I believe in the future there will be more need for the investment center to work closely with other technical divisions, in particular with the Land and Water Division, to come up with new and improved tools to increase the productivity of water resources.
I also think that the exchange of staff between the two divisions would help understand each other's work better and broaden our perspective.
I think it is indeed a good idea. As a matter of fact, in the past we have had many colleagues that have moved from one division to the other, and I think that can be formalized, and we should do that more frequently.